Is because it's got carryover elements, right? And a lot of carryover elements, which I think that is like very, very difficult to balance. Whereas traps, I don't think is particularly difficult to balance because it's just like the overall way it's designed is just quite unhealthy. Like you've got Saskia, which thins all your units and wins you round 1 if they can't be answered, and then you just go uninteractive as hell round 2 and just slam traps. Right? I'm still not sure on bribery. I mean, it did pop off in the last game. Need to decide on this. Like Vigo could be better, maybe. Jackpot. Tan is a lot better. Kind of don't need the Roderick, right? Maybe it's fine though. I guess I can ditch a Blightmaker. Nice, this is what I was looking for. Alright, these are the hands we're looking for, chat, basically. So we could leader this. But I don't need to. They could click it to give themselves another practitioner on top. It's not very good though. Okay guys, we're finally seeing how the deck works. I actually like the Roderick inclusion a lot because you can also coup the Roderick, right? It's guaranteed to find all your golds. Maybe you can even argue like Rodders is... Like obviously now is where it looks like it's overkill. But as you guys all know, we've missed like all the cards every game. This is the first time we've actually drawn the cards. So. Okay, now the question is if we're going to slam the leader round 1. They are slamming a lot of points, so I don't think it's out of the question to slam leader for another practitioner because it's more points if we do it now. Yeah, I'm not sure whether German Professor. But this MMR, it's best not to ask questions, probably. So we can curse scroll Angoulême, but she's bad, obviously. Maybe Truffle is the best one. It's very likely Angoulême is a brick in this matchup, unfortunately. So that's not ideal. Curse scroll, Mushy Truffle though. It's going to be the target we put in hand. Leader feels like a little bit expensive, to be honest.
Your name, young man. A man should be cursed into an urchin.
Her grace will not be pleased.
We're just going to bottom deck the Roderick. We just don't need it, right?
The job's a job.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
We could consider locking this as well, right? Just because they're going to answer all our stuff. Mate, honestly... Bro, sod it.
Makes for the best buyers.
I should have put the spy here. I lost the point. Chancellor playing Beggar Mushy? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Such a really good point. Okay, so we just go coup.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
We put Mushy in hand. Roderick to the bottom, we just don't need it. And then we probably go in Nero rather than roll the Cree.
I'll thrash your arrogance out.
Do we want a payday or do we want an informant? Probably a payday, right? Payday sounds quite nice. Woo! All right, guys. There's a bit of a problem with 4 truffles. I just realized we're always going down multiple cards. Multiple truffles is not good. Oh god, we can't play them, man, unless we just like bleed 3 cards down. Bit of a flaw in this deck. Oh lord. You always go down multiple cards. It would be good if, yeah, I mean, it would be better if there was a pikeman, but I guess this is an okay illusionist target. It's not great though, is it? Hand seems fine. Each truffle was like 3 assimilate. Yeah, I've got so many assimilate cards. Okay, actually I do. Okay, I actually do. I see. I see now.
Just take the whole finger.
Board space is a little monk ass. It's fine, I'll just kill everything.
Inconceivably grotesque.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Yeah, I know 4's kind of pathetic, isn't it? 5? Question mark. I just don't even think we can answer this, right? Which is kind of tragic. Ah, the payday, mate.
Good job, good job. Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not go away.
I guess that's okay. The fact that it just comes in like that at 2. That is pretty nice. This plays a 6th. They keep dying, right? It's pretty good. It is pretty good.
Salamander has no fear.
It's actually very good, right? It's actually very, very good. Obviously, there's the argument to click the truffle. Still doesn't look like they play
Learn that spell in Zerikania.
their own version of whatever it's called. Thingamajigga.
Watch close.
You could do self-Colgrim with practitioners. Hey Ash, what's up? It's so bad though that we've got a card that's like, we're playing a Nero Roll Decree and then one of our gold high end is like a card we can't even play here. That feels really, really bad actually.
For the Empire, I
Time to start clicking. Let's go. I mean, the other thing is if we can kill one of their cards, right, then we could actually put it on top of our... Like, if I was to kill... I guess at the moment, Freak Show is the last card. I could, like, put Freak Show on top. So, like, maybe some extra control cards would also still be nice. It is popping off this game, to be fair. I'm not sure it's going to last, though, unfortunately. 2 bounties at once is a bit sus.
Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
We can coup the flying Redanian, guys. I guess we just go like informant and coup that through, right? Could coup King of Beggars. It's not great. So, I mean, I could also go Raw the Cree for Freak Show. Kill the Witchfinder. Foreman into Witch Hunter. To Morelsi. That's the other option, right? I think Freak Show Q's best, right? I think the Witchfinder's better just because I get the coins off of her. Looks like a loss, but it was kind of close. I mean, they misplayed here. They could have killed the illusionist, right? Obviously, not being able to play the Angoulême did not help.
The wicked never rest. They hide among you in plain sight.
Kind of funny though. Should be one of our worst matchups.
Optimum dosage jitters on the precipice of lethality.
Vigo's also just like another good card to make loads of copies of rather than briberies. So I guess we're putting Truffle in hand. Is that still the game plan? Multiple Truffles. I guess we just don't need to decide what we're doing yet, right? I like Rodders a lot in this deck. There's just so many games we played earlier where I missed the Nero and Roller, particularly on the other coin where we didn't have Curse Scroll. This is just like... It's an extra chance of finding the cards, right?
A fine vintage it would have made.
Oh, we didn't even have Megascopes, I just realised. We should be playing double Megascope, right? For sure. I guess Diplos go for double Megascope. Diplos are good for the... We definitely need to be playing Megascopes.
Crush them with dust.
Nah, Darren's too much. I've tried it a bunch as well. This doesn't feel correct in this one. You often just have too many illusionists. But yeah, Darren is good with the leader. I've done it a lot of time, but it just feels like a waste most of the time. Like that's how you get even more though, for sure. But often you have enough because your hand is just too full of golds. But Darren's not so bad though. Like it's actually really good.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I think the first time I cut a Darren was when I played with Paj, and to be fair, it felt pretty smooth without it. You'd have to cut, like, I mean, you could definitely play Angoulême, but then you'd be, you could definitely cut a Darren, but then you would be looking at cutting Angoulême for it, right? Which I don't want to do. So the thing with the Darren is like it's just another combo card, and you only have a certain amount of turns to actually play cards. As you can see, I'm almost out of turns. If you had like a Megascope in here, you kind of just don't need the Darren, right? Like I need to play Brothans for tempo. Like I would have played a Megascope first, but then if I'm playing a Darren, it's like not quick, so I'm not gonna get ahead. And you basically just have not enough turns. What am I supposed to do here? I have Vilg already. I think it's safe to put Truffle in hand. Then slam the Roderick. Nice.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Roderick actually popped off here, to be fair. Q's really important as well because a lot of the time they might not have anything in the graveyard, and if they don't have anything in the graveyard, they can't Vilg. So Q puts something in the graveyard while also playing for points. I just realized I'm getting clogged. I'm about to self-clog. So now the decision is... I mean, we're kind of just locked into Vilging now, right? And we just go for Truffle. Do we take teleportation? Is teleportation good? What's up with the quality? What, has it died or something? Is that what you mean?
I still hope they'll paint a picture.
I wonder if Illusionist onto Illusionist is ever any good. Sets up Bonded. Why not go for Angoulême? Because I don't know if they have a flipping... Is that out of frame? Yeah, thanks. I don't know if they have a flipping artifact. So Truffle just makes more sense. Especially because here, they've not passed. I'm not going down multiple cards, so I can actually bleed with Truffle. Which is what we want to do, right? The problem with the last game was they passed early. Which then meant all my Truffles were kind of pointless. This is just... You can see why the Darren I don't think is necessary, right? Like, imagine we had a Megascope in here. That would have been one extra turn, and then a Darren, and then, like... You're struggling to actually get the points plus thingamajig, right? I always put a Darren in these decks until... last week, and I felt a lot better without it, basically. But we should play Megascope still. Alright, this looks like a pretty good hand, I'd say. We could ditch Angoulême. This is risky. Obviously, I want to find both Mushy Truffle. Zzz. They probably play, like, the cloggy one, though, right? Illusionist is fine. It sets up Bonded. Do we ever kick the Angoulême just to be safe? We could also kick the coup. What's our plan for the Colgrim? That's a good question. Okay, they use their leader, so that's good. The plan is basically to just push, push, push. And pray.
Have you ever laid eyes on a conception of such grandeur?
Unfortunately, they used a... No, never mind. This is where it would be really good to have like a Vilg though. Like I could click these again, right? Like what's actually really interesting about this is we're setting up with the Mushy Truffle. We're setting up more practitioners. So what we could do is if we're playing Traherne or Vilgefortz, we could actually like...
Do not vex me with this little
Wow, they renew that.
escape.
We could actually do some really interesting things, right? Like where we could actually do this again. Like imagine we could Vilgefortz like their Colgrim and then suddenly bang, I've got 17 Colgrims, right? It's actually pretty cracked of an idea. Like, if you give yourself Truffle, you're giving yourself more Illusionists, or sorry, more Practitioners, which therefore you can click those again, but you need a way of sending cards, good cards to the graveyard, which we don't really have, right? Without Vilg. Imagine we put Vilgefortz in the deck though, or a Traherne. Traherne would do the job, right? Treason, yeah. I guess I could have taken Lightmaker, I guess, if you're worried that they're gonna informant me, but I doubt that's the thing. Yeah, they renewed this to deny my setup. They're obviously... Wait, I could have clicked and got renewed just now, could I not? Can I still? It's the last card that went to their graveyard renew? Wait, it is, isn't it? Oh, I can get renews. On what, though? Renew on what? Nothing good, so... I mean, I could renew Vigo? Maybe I just click 1 and I play Vigo this turn and then I can renew it. That's pretty good. They renewed Practitioner to play around it. Do we ever want double renew? Not really, right? It's just not much to renew. It'll just be bad. Wait. Oh, I was wondering why I had so many of these. Because I'm getting clogged. Right. You can't renew broth. There's just 9 provisions and under. You got leader for round 3, make a renew operator. Yeah, that's true. Decoy?
Focus on its
I wouldn't mind a decoy.
the noise in your head. Watch close.
Do I want a decoy, chat? I don't think I want a decoy. Decoy Angoulême. Oh, Angoulême's actually working, guys. Let's go.
Your blade's just an extension of your will.
Go teach your own nam to
Oh, the assimilate values.
Strike fast.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, mate. Oh.
Strike first and strike hard.
Guys, pray for the informant.
What is true?
Let's go.
her grace will not be pleased.
We'll clog them with what? Teleportation. Do we click, guys? Do we go for it? Probably, right? Bloop. Oh god. For BM, I'll give myself a decoy. Oh! Gave their Colgrim more points. Oh! Let's go! Let's go, baby. Rev Paul, eh? GG.
Do not vex me with this futile attempt at
Yeah, we could also ditch the Roderick for the Traherne. I feel like we just want a better way of setting up practitioners in both rounds. So we have round 1, which is Vil. But then the fact that we can target Truffle. If you had something like a Traherne or a Vilg to set up the second one, that would be pretty sick. Probably going to lose round 1, unfortunately. It's actually traps, isn't it, guys?
Try not to scream so. It makes my hand warm. Do not vex me with
Bruh.
this futile attempt at escape.
Bruh. I know Roderick's actually not that bad. Lots of other factions have probably played Roderick. Bros. Bros. This is
Tongue out now, or must I reach for my pincers?
my duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
More Pokemon when? Probably quite soon. Maybe like an hour. Come on, baby. I mean, they might break our leader around for it. We could slam jam the leader this round as well as an option. Oh shit, I can't even Vilg yet, right? Because I haven't killed anything. So I actually need to... Oh shit. Oof. This is what I'm saying about Coup, mate, right? I kind of need to Anero for Coup still. Unless they play something I can steal, which that does. So I could just go for Vilg now. Also just play another card, I guess.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Positioning is a bit sus there. I'm also going to now be bottom decking a Blight Maker, which feels a little bit off. I mean, in fairness, the engines aren't exactly popping off that much, are they? In Saskia, we've almost cucked. We can steal their Anero, which is huge. It's really good. This is a little bit... Okay, they go front row with it.
Yeah, I work for the
Sure has a lot of points. I think we just go for the Vilg now, right?
Their kingdoms will collapse like sand castles.
They aren't really gaining many passive points. They're gaining a few. Oh, I'm not sure I've got enough in one, to be honest, have I? Not too sure I've got it. Cool, they play on anyway. That's good for us. It's going to be an Aneromancy they get back off this. Okay, they got their Anero back. Oops. Did they? Wait. Yeah.
customer is king.
Yeah, I mean, there was an argument to like actually slam leader and try and win, but whatever, man. I don't even know if my leader's doing much in round 3. That's the main problem. But... Played Anero to Vilga's Anero, which he stole back. Yeah, at least we have 2 though. That's pretty epic. Triggers Assimilate twice. Something like that, anyway. So, yeah. Gonna draw 3 cards, and then I go Brothans plus Blightmaker, probably. So we could go first Anero instead here for something, if we want to save the Truffles as proactive options. Do we want to do that? Does that make sense to do? Green screen is not popping off, is it? I need to play with the settings, mate. Oh, it's a bit scuffed. That should sort it out, I think. That should do the trick. Kind of don't want to play this. Sod it, mate. Let's just do something random like this. Oh, this could end badly. Yeah, what I probably should have done is use lead around 1 still, just for an extra truffle. And just said I've got dead lead around 3 this matchup. It's like 3 points probably.
Watch close.
Bro, these berserkers could be insane in the membrane.
Do not vex me with this futile attempt at escape.
Sap me of strength. For the empire I endure.
I think it's better to just go for the assimilate cards, mate, honestly.
Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
Where's my emissary, guys? I cut it. For God's sake. Can't believe I queued into flipping this again. Cut emissary and I actually queued into traps again. What the hell? So peak.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not know away.
What's the last card that went to their graveyard? Is this still a Neuromancy? No, it's like some kind of card they had on the far right, like a Matron maybe? This Anglem seems really bad.
What is truth if not an illusion?
All is an illusion.
Oh god. It's kind of good, no? Unironically. This guy cut Milva and is still playing Guerrilla Tactics. What a deck, mate. Okay. Now's my time to click, right? Oh, guys! Guys, you are not going to believe what's about to happen. You are not going to believe what is about to happen. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Watch close.
Oh my Lord. What on earth? What on earth, mate? That's right. Oh my goodness. What is happening? So we could go Roderick into Coup for another Assimilate trigger, and then Brothens, who also triggers Assimilate. I don't have Emissary, which is the biggest problem, right? It's probably worth it though still, I want to say. So it gives me a leader target.
What is it
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, cool. Nice to get a target.
Don't teach your own lamb to suck eggs.
That's unfortunate. Wait, isn't that... That's actually good, no?
We will take back what was stolen.
Probably could have played around, like, position my stuff a little better, right? Oh my goodness. Nice traps, my dude. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. Come on. Who's got the clip? Who's got the clip? Let's see it. I'm still not sure on the angle then. We could probably... Yeah, I want to start doing GTA roleplaying. Doing TikTok and shorts is probably the best way to get discovered on that kind of thing. Probably not bad for Rune Terror either for me to try and get discovered. So just starting something up and then having some kind of audience for Gwent, and then when I actually post, probably a really good idea actually. So let's get it started. I'm actually going to write on my to-do list. Insta plus TikTok.
The only good one is a dead one.
Do I have a manager? No. I have my mate Bo is he's my boy. Helps me with a lot of stuff. You can RP as a faulty balloon salesman whose balloons keep popping off.
Try not to scream so. It makes my hand warm.
I could settle that up for you and whip up a site. Mate, I'll actually chat to you. Could actually be a winner. I'm definitely at that point where, like, because I'm starting to, I mean, not massively starting to branch out from Gwent, but beginning to, like, consider beginning to do it more, you know. Definitely does just make sense to start investing time into these other things. Do I need a site though? I mean, why not? Basically, why not, right? Could lock this. Lock this. Okay. We're gonna put mushy truffle in hand. Probably instead of like this. I still think Angulum is the card we need to consider ditching. If we go Informant, we lose assimilate value compared to Brothans or like Vigo. Vigo's a bit risky at this time. We could also slam Rodders. I should have locked this because they got to roll the career on top of their deck. Maybe it's a bait to be giving them a Nero though, right? Like you actually want to give them a Nero in this deck.
Just a peek. That is all I need. Illusions. You've yet to see
We do again have a problem where there's like no card in their graveyard, so we kind of just got to hope they don't pass on us. Which this leader's not helping to achieve, but they have so many engines it's unlikely. Okay, there's a card in the graveyard as well. Bountiful Harvest is also a great card for us to steal.
Not afraid. You should.
Serpent Trap! Guys, what? Is this Trap MMR? What the hell? We've discovered Trap MMR, guys. So now the question is, I think we're just happy to go down. I probably should have played it there. We're happy to go down a couple cards more than usual. Just put Roderick at the bottom, we don't need him. We're happy to go down a couple cards more than usual. Just to get an extra mushy truffle, I think. Okay.
No way out. All ends here.
Guys, this deck is popping off, mate. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, chat? Oh my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mushy truffles. That's 6 mushy truffles, guys. Ku's bad. Don't need it. Harvest is decent, obviously. Angoulême is meh. Wrath and Vigo good. I guess we ditch this. We can always Nero into it, right? It's going to trigger Assimilate twice, though. Do you ever just push? I mean, maybe. I think the longer the round, the better, though. Like, we just got so many Assimilate triggers, right? They all just add up together. Huh? Huh? What is that? We could have pushed, though. But we don't care about last say or anything like that, right? Either. They're just not bothered. They also don't have a good leader. They have Deadeye Ambush. I guess space is a fair point, yeah. Okay, we got the Bountiful, which we take over this. It might be time to put Emissary in the deck, though. Before these trap gamers ditch the Turny Jar, Suva needs it, bro.
Let's hurry.
Or not, as it turns out. Alright.
Watch close.
Mate, we're winning round 1 with this deck quite a lot now. We've actually got a decent round 1.
Sap me strength. For the empire I endure. A sword to outshine all.
Please stop doing that. It's very rude.
If she could.
Have you ever laid eyes on a conception of such grandeur?
I'm not pushing because I was down 2 cards. I mean, you could, but equally I could guess get Serpent trapped for 1,000,000 points in round 3. It makes more sense in this situation to play it like this, I think.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not go away.
Serpent trap, maybe? So we can start considering if we want to go for Sorceress with Dolblathana, or if the Assimilate's worth more. I think the Assimilate's just got to be worth more, right, than Assimilate Trigger.
It makes my hand wobble.
We just need them to play a Nero. Like, we actually, the funny thing is, we really want them to steal a Nero with the Practitioner. We give them, it's like a trap, right? Like, if we give them Practitioner in round 1, if they click Practitioner to get a Nero, that means we can then, when they play a Nero in round 3, we can Practitioner their Nero to, like, practice in Nero and train a Nero. It's like, it's actually going to be quite a common thing that we do, right? Okay, now maybe we take the Sorceress, just because why not, right? It's a bit of a mix, it's a bit different. I don't know if Practitioners give us anything particularly good right now for it to take it. I think it's just like a, whatever this trap was, or the Deadeye. But even if they like Roar Decree, that means we could then Nero into Roar Decree, right?
Another little thunderbolt.
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urge.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Lose the 2 points on Bountiful. Maybe I should have gone Bountiful before Brothans, I guess. But... Whoa, that's a big juicer. Where's this? Oh, it's just the Serpent Trap still, right? So we go Vigo next. We could also go Angoulême, right? Is it an Angoulême or is it a flipping Vigo? Vigo potentially gives us another illusionist. I think it's just always Vigo, right? Vigo's significantly better here. Oh! I mean, we could also go Roderick into Ku. Into Vigo. Interestingly as well, if we were to coup Roderick and then click these... Okay, we missed the coup. It's actually kind of interesting, right? You can do some real shenanigans.
You will not regret this, good sir.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh lord. Yeah, Vigo's an assimilate engine, double assimilate trigger. Oh mate, look. Like this is where it becomes insane. Like imagine I still had like a Nero. Jeez.
The Valley of Clouds. There is no place.
Oh. What is this deck, guys? What have we done? Oh my goodness.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Do not vex me with this futile attempt at escape.
So I can click this and get roller career, which is very bad.
Corporations are people too.
Oh no, Siobhan. Ah, maybe that's a good thing, eh? I think it's time for Angoulême to go, unfortunately, guys. I don't know, I want to keep her for a bit. You can do some really cool things with her, right? She is just like a better Truffle in some matchups. But also she's going to take up board space.
Try not to scream.
We could also play the Adaran instead of the Angoulême, right? But I think maybe like a Vilgefortz makes more sense.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Kind of preying on Rodders. I think it's fine. It's almost guaranteed, right? It's a bit sketchy. I guess we've got coup too. So... The other thing to consider about this deck is that we're actually like never touching Blightmakers really, right? It might actually just be a bait in this deck.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Game?
Optimum dosage teeters on the precipice of lethality.
I just used the Q, I guess I don't have Q. Maybe I should have bottom decked Angulem. Angulem's gotta go, mate. Soz. I want to try some... You can definitely do some really funny stuff with her, though. But the deck doesn't actually seem that bad. We've turned it from meme deck to, like, slightly serious. It's borderline serious right now.
What is it you want?
I'll thrash your arrogance out.
We accidentally lost on even, though. I guess, like, in an ideal world, we would have passed on 5 here, so we would have 1 truffle left, but passed on 5. Yo, Shadow. Yeah, a little bit, mate. I'm actually, I'm going, tomorrow to go see an old friend of mine that I've not seen for a while. And then on Friday, I'm actually going to go meet up with fucking Oliveira, mate, and Chidapal in London. I'm getting pushed. Bro, why do I still have the Angulem though?
Watch close.
Perhaps a different ingredient. An active one.
Champion strength. But for the Empire I endure.
I wonder if there's also like some kind of like spotter synergy you could do where you intentionally give them a Neuromancy and then Traherne the Neuromancy to then click the Practitioner, because then you wouldn't have a Neuromancy yourself. Something like that though. I also don't know what these are hitting, right? It depends on what the far back right card was. We want bank, right? We want them to play bank, basically.
Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
I mean Roderick, actually. Infinite Rodericks, mate. -2 points each time, but plus assimilate points. Kind of makes some sense.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
Mate, Rashid's not even that bad. Rashid actually built the Saudi meta breaker the other day.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more.
Shadow, do you think Flavio here should play the lineup that the legendary lineup that I cannot reveal and shall not be mentioned because it's top secret? What's your thoughts?
Whitesider, Estes, all says the same coming back.
Okay, Angolem's gone officially. She's fine though. She's a fun card. Like she started this, mate. To be fair, she started the madness. Please, no special card. No special card. Oh, nice. This guy is not playing too well. Do we Brothans first? I guess.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a
Her
freak?
grace will not be pleased.
I will say yes if he gets banned. I can't agree to that, unfortunately, mate. I wish I could. I really do. So we could coup Informant. We could also coup Ship and try and get carryover. Seeing as I have like 17 banks.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
I think this guy had a stinker. Look at this hand, guys. Yep, I'll keep it. You know what the top card is, guys, by the way? It shuffles afterwards, though. Wait, we can still get. Can we still get more banks?
Must I reach for my
I don't know.
purposes?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm no beggar. I'm an
What does it give us? It gives us like the far right card. Whatever went to the graveyard last. Let's just find out, mate. Huh? What the? Oh, informant. So if I didn't put the informant to the far right, it would have been something different, right?
The senses can be fooled easily. Watch close.
Oh, beggar of no mushy, true.
Sap me of strength, but for the Empire.
Wait, I thought I had coins. Oh, I used them on bank. Yeah, Close game, to be fair. Woo! Oh.
I'd have done it better. Congratulations.
Oh, God. Okay, I just need to like get out.